Yo, what's going down, everybody? Welcome to episode 22 of Unstrapped. First off, I want to say I apologize. We're not going live tonight. Sometimes there's just things that we're preoccupied with. So yeah, we're not live tonight, but I am hoping to be able to answer all your guys' questions as you guys are watching this. Hopefully, I'm going to be logged in and chatting with you guys during the show. First off, I wanted to say, Jim, how are you, dude?
I'm cool,
Good to
man.
see you.
Thanks.
Good to see you, man.
Hell yeah, we're gonna be not live, but you'll be chatting live.
Hoping
still
to.
hanging with all the
Yes.
homies.
I should be around and I should be able to do it, so be able to chat with you guys.
Sick,
I'm
dude.
not sure if you guys noticed. Check it out. We finally got a new sort of logo and design going. We have another one upcoming. We've got stickers. You guys know the deal. DM us. And
I like
exciting
those ones.
news. Jim, what's the exciting news?
We're launching the website.
Finally.
Yeah.
So we'll have links to all the shows,
Exciting.
obviously, links to the podcasts, links to a web store where you can purchase hoodies, stickers, things like that, and also a link to our Patreon. Big shout to all of our Patreon people and our Patreon subscribers, man. We thank you guys so much. Everyone for following us, subscribing, the whole 9 yards, man. We can't thank you guys enough.
Keeping this little show rolling.
Yeah, man. We're trying. We're chugging. So yeah, thank you guys all so much. Okay. To start the show, we have a little video from, you guys know the order pretty much by now. We're doing some Instagrams, but this one comes from none other than Arthur Longo. So as you guys are all very familiar with, Arthur Longo is insane. And he posted this crippler, or it's a couple clips here. That was back 3 into the crippler. And dude, so sick. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody that snowboards is a fan of Arthur Longo, but
yeah, dude.
I just think
king.
he's so clean and just, yeah, man. If you guys haven't seen the She series, Side Hit Euphoria, you are missing out because that is extremely sick. In fact, I always show,
You gotta pull that up.
whenever I explain snowboarding to somebody new who's like interested, I show them Side Hit Euphoria because I honestly think that it hits every nail on the head when it comes to snowboarding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just free riding. There's nothing serious, but it's so big and so clean and just riding at the resort, essentially, you know? It's pretty fun.
Dude, the double line.
I know. So sick.
Double side hit. I mean, look at that spot. Spots for days out there.
Yeah, France, man. I think. But yeah, so while filming for Ills, or Ellis, I don't even know how you pronounce it, but Skin Dog commenting, man. It's a good vid. Okay, next is from the one and only Cannon Cummins. So this is Temple Cummins' son, and
Oh, sick.
yeah, so we just missed the back 3. Oh, this is it.
Yeah.
Dude. Jim, you love this kind of story. This is your favorite stuff.
Those are the glory days, man.
I wonder if that's like Mount Baker or something. Who knows? Well, I'm sure somebody knows. I don't know. But
Dude.
just rad. Back 3 Indy. Stomps the hell out of it.
Slapping the lift for the boys.
Yep. Yeah, that was a sick one for sure.
So clean.
Also
Like
clean.
Cummins
This next
style.
video was from Brandon Cocard. So Cocard has been killing it obviously for years. This video is pretty rad that he posted the other day. I think this was all I think around here. I think these jumps are here. Actually, it kind of looks like Utah.
Yeah.
That last jump
Utah
looked so much
mountains.
fun. Yeah, this jump looks so fun.
Yeah.
Big switchback 1. That's
It's
like
like
an
a
Andrew,
park run.
That's like an Andrew jump.
Yeah.
I would hit that thing. Yeah, this is like one. I don't think it was actually one full run. I think that he hits this this jump twice. I think it's the same jump twice. Yeah, it's definitely the same jump. But back rodeo 7.
That's your trick for the season, right?
Yeah, I still haven't done one. We need to go build a jump, dude. Maybe after all the snow. We're getting a big snowstorm coming in, so hopefully after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that video was pretty sick. And just rad, dude. Like, Cocard's rad. Big shouts to Cocard, man.
Shout out. He's a man.
All right. The next video is from a gentleman named Brandon Gill. So this was actually public posted this, but the kid riding is, I'm assuming that's his name, Brandon Gill. But that clip right there, the back one on to cab 3 or switch front side 3, whatever you want to call it, on that rainbow like candy cane rail was so sick. Well, that rail was like, it's like a square rail. Like, it's kind of crazy. Just in that, dude, that front board through that flat down rail, pretzel was insane. Like, I just rode Highland a little bit ago, and all these rails were up, and I can't imagine seeing this kid doing this stuff. It's so sick.
You hit that same one?
Yeah, it's
Nice.
super fun.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Dude, Highland it's so fun.
It just looks like a perfect backyard gym.
It is.
Like
I mean, it's small.
A big backyard.
Like, there are people with bigger hills in their backyard,
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, I just thought that first clip right there was so sick. The back one to cab 3 was
Hell
super
yeah.
rad.
Little shout out.
Yeah. Speaking of some crazy spinning on some crazy rails and doing some really sick stuff, one of my favorite people, Brian Paul. So this is from Elm, which is also in Minnesota, outside of Minneapolis. But he puts an absolute beating on this kink rail. Back 270, switch up 270, out.
Damn.
And then he does this one, which I thought was insane. Back 270 to nose press to back 1. That was so rad. He's so good at this kind of stuff. It's kind of like insane. You know what
Is
I
that
mean?
MBD?
I've never seen somebody
Yeah.
do that. Like, maybe somebody's done it on like a down box or something, but I don't know.
No one's done it on a street rail.
Like, we obviously post park clips when they're pretty insane. And I thought that was
Yeah.
pretty insane. So big shouts to RP, man. We're a big fan.
And it's an edit without a front flip from RP.
He did not do a front flip, correct.
There you go.
And then this next video, speaking of backyard hills that are like bigger, smaller, whatever, in different places, this comes from a dude, Dustin Reed. So I don't know who this person is or much about him, but we love backyard parks on this show. You guys know that. And this is a really sick backyard park. So that down bar with a donkey dick, little flat box, like picnic table. Actually, go click on Dr. Reed. Click on his page. He's got, oh, whoops. Actually yeah, there we go. So there's another, like some photos and videos of his park. Click on that one. So this is all in his backyard. I think it's pretty rad. But big shouts to the backyard parks. Go to the previous one or close out of that.
Yeah, it's weird.
And then click on
this
that one.
one.
This one kind of shows like, so he's got a hip. He's got some other funky stuff in there. Kind of cool. I mean, this would be great to have in your backyard. That's for sure.
Yeah. Wait, where does he live?
I don't know. I want to say Minnesota. Mini Farms. I don't know.
Farms. Yeah, it must be.
I don't know. But
Let's
shouts
see.
to Dr. Eid. Hit that dude with a follow. You know, especially you guys. He's doing some cool stuff.
There you go. Upper Michigan.
Oh, Upper Michigan. Speaking of Upper Michigan, somebody, I'm going to find it real fast. He sent me this. He was also from Michigan. He messaged us on the page, and we didn't really have time to like upload all of his stuff, but Andy Kantola, Ill Factor AK. So he sent me this vid, or sent us this page. Actually, go to...
Let's pull it up.
So he's got some rock and roll music, but yeah, this is from some Michigan stuff,
Rock
man.
and roll.
Kind of a cool little mountain this dude has. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of cool. He's DMing us.
Sick.
But yeah, pretty sick. So shouts to you, Andy. Thank you for sending this over, man.
Sponsor me part.
Yeah.
There you go.
Kind of a little sponsor me part. Speaking of which, we still need sponsor me videos, guys. You got to send them over, or something preferably less than 10 or 15 years old. But like that was a sick backside 540. But yeah, man. Shouts to Andy. Thank you for DMing us over, or DMing this over. We're stoked. We love when you guys send over clips. So, shouts. Okay. Moving on in the show. So, yeah, over the weekend, there was a rail jam in Salt Lake City. It was during like the All-Star game or something funky going on with it. But shouts to Nate Host. He ended up winning. So, Nate's from Vermont. Yeah. He's from Corinthia. You know where that is?
No.
It's evidently it's like Mount Snow's terrain parks, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I've never been there. I've only been to a place called Blue Hills outside of Boston. So I don't know much about East Coast boarding, but
yeah, it's a park there. Okay.
Yeah, at Mount Snow.
Never heard of that.
But yeah, so
Mount
shouts to Nate, who won, followed by Project Pat, aka Pat Fava, and then third was Dusty Hendrickson. I did watch some clips from this. Those dudes did some pretty sick stuff. There was like a gap to rail, a kink rail, and then like a down bar donkey dick sort of rail. And then for the women, the winner was Jill Perkins, then Jalen Hansen, and then third was Kalia Opal. So shouts to all the riders in that. That was really sick. Here's a clip of Nate. Back 450. Dude's good, man. Homie can spin. He's sick for sure.
East Coaster in the t-shirt.
Yep. Yeah,
Sweating
probably,
out there.
Probably plenty warm. Last weekend was pretty warm. So, anyways, again, shouts to Nate and all the boarders that were at that. It was looked pretty sick.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well,
Dude,
I watched a few videos this week, Jim, and the three that we decided to go with were, first of all, Day Job. So this one has been out for like 2 months. I didn't get a chance to watch it before, but features a bunch of different dudes. Cam Fitzpatrick is this dude. Grant Giller is in it. Ryan Walkendorf, a bunch of different people, but kind of like a Jackson Hole local vid.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was sick. Like really good jumping, good jumps. Like
Jackson Hole got spots.
yeah. I mean, this video was really you would like this video a lot, Jim. This one's like really up your alley. We don't ever talk enough about like the backcountry jump videos.
Yeah.
But this was a really good one. So if you guys are into that, it was a good watch. My only complaint that I did have about it, which is, I mean, it's so minuscule, but I gotta be somewhat critical. But I thought the music that was in it.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Well, this is the kind of music that would be in a video like this. You know what I mean? Like, kind of safe, kind of generic, but it all works and it like fits the video really well. It was
non-copyrighted.
I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. I guess we'll find out when the show comes out.
Right.
Yeah, I got my notes here. I just said the music was kind of generic. It worked well, though. It's funny. I'm actually didn't even have to look at my notes. There's also kind of a funny storyline. It's called Day Job, and it's about how like these guys still work like normal jobs and have like a day job. And it's like all based around this cool like Thai restaurant or something there in Jackson Hole. So
oh, sick.
Shouts to that place. I don't remember the name of it, but it was a cool vid. It was fun to watch. It was like 20 minutes long, so a good length.
That's like the Gooch serving up sushi in the hole.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe it was. I don't know. I don't think it was the same restaurant. I guess it could have been. I have no idea.
No, sushi's not Thai.
No, well, true. Maybe I don't know. It is Jackson Hole. I don't know how flooded the restaurants are. One restaurant.
No, that place goes
serves
off,
it all.
dude. You've been to Jackson, right? Or
yeah, not in a really long time. I was like in high school still when I went there. But I would definitely love to go back.
Dude, it's one of my favorite spots for sure.
Yeah, it's a little too secluded for me.
I love that.
I know you do like.
Give me that seclusion.
I mean, I wish there could just be
what? Look at
like
that
a huge ski resort in the middle of a city. Yeah, that was pretty wild. Yeah, no, they do some pretty big and rad stuff in this, so definitely check this out. Day Job.
Got mini Alaska out there.
Next video was more of like a little, sort of like a team edit. It's pretty short. It's only like 4 minutes long, but this comes from Salomon like meshed with BangingBees, so BangingBees is like a European crew. But we're actually going to talk about this guy a little bit later, Lucas Cornillat. But
what the hell was that?
dude, this video is it was kind of trippy. So it reminded me of like watching a video from the 90s, I think because of like that dude's kit, but also just like skip like halfway through this or 3/4 of the way through it. Yeah, go to like there.
Oh, it's only a 3-minute vid, huh?
Yeah. But you can see that this guy's like it's I don't know if it's his style or it's just like kind of loose boarding, but he's like not loose. He's like really good. But I just like the way that he rides and his style. It's super cool. And I mean, he definitely has tricks, but I don't know. It's just like something about
No hat, no goggles.
I think it's the
90s
Jimi
style.
Hendrix song. I think it's like the no hat, the like older looking jacket. Maybe it's a new one. There's a lot of 90s throwback stuff nowadays, but yeah, overall super cool little edit. Make sure you guys give that a watch.
Was he carrying hot sauce in his pocket?
I have no idea, man. But yeah. We'll kill it there because we don't want to watch the whole video, and the video is only 4 minutes long. So
Right. He doesn't have what we have though. We got
yeah,
it
that's
there.
right, dude. Big shout, Sauce Leopard Sauces, guys.
Oh yeah, that shit's.
The bomb.
I
It's
can't
super
keep
good.
it in it. Go through it too fast.
Yeah, you eat it way too quick. It is good, man. It's like perfect on anything. Okay. The next video we had was one called Introducing 2020. So this video is from some dudes from Poland, and I think this was a video for like a team called like Big O or something. There was a lot of like Big O stuff, and I think it was like an intro video for like one dude. But
Capita's everywhere, huh?
well, this isn't a Capita. This is a big. His hoodie, I guess,
Yeah.
is that, but his board is like a Big O. But yeah, they all get played on the C rail, which is pretty gnarly. But the video is cool. It's just a rad like snowboard shot, or like just a rad street snowboard video. I did have a couple complaints about it. I thought the music was like the very first song that's in it is very, very vulgar, I would say, kind of.
Yeah.
So just if you're planning to watch it with your kids, just be aware. There's a lot of
Oh,
bad words.
dude, that rail is. It's legit.
It's long and it's a C-rail. Like these dudes get worked. So I guess it wasn't really a Big O team video if they've got all these other
Yeah.
sponsors, but it was just a cool street video. Skip ahead like I don't know, maybe to there. That's probably good. Yeah, there's some really good bails in this. That was another thing that I really liked. God, I feel like every single section that we skip to in this video, it's either a bail or it's like intro crap.
Could have ended the shot, or it could have ended the show with this.
Yeah. All right. Let's turn this off. Anyways, the other things that I said was lots of repetitive spots because there were. But I get it. If it's like the same like 4 dudes and that's your crew and you guys just go to a bunch of different spots, I get that that's going to happen. So, but yeah, it was a fun vid to watch. And dude, shouts to Polish snowboarding. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
Got to get him on the show, huh?
Who?
Get some Polish on the show.
Some Polish people? I know some Polish people. Some of my good friends. Moving on to a little section of the show we call Gear Review, where we briefly just take a look at some stuff. Starting with This is Dinosaurs Will Die. I don't think we've looked at their stuff yet this year.
No.
I'm a big fan of Dinosaurs Will Die. Obviously, they've got a pretty sick team, including Freddie Perry, who is super rad. But yeah, let's take a look. We got the Brat. I think that's the women's board, which is the women's version of the Rat, which is next to it. The Interior Plane Project, so IPP is no longer around, but they did a collab with I think they call it the Meat, but it's the team board. It's team backwards. That new Freddie, go to that bottom left, like green one. So that's the new Freddie Perry board. It's so sick. It's like a genius Kevin Jones ripoff.
Yeah.
I thought that board is so sick. I don't know if it's super neon-y for you guys, but it's like kind of a pea soup green. It's kind of cool. And then what else? What other boards you got on there, dude? Yeah, I got Dara's board. There's the wizard stick. That thing's sick. And then I've always liked this board down at the bottom there, the Never Not flaming bag. That thing's pretty sick.
Cool shape.
Yeah, it's a super cool shape. It's like it can be set up as like a powder board, but it also, I believe, is a actual twin. Or can be ridden as a twin. Yeah, regular camber on a D twin shape.
Flaming
Directional
bag of poo?
twin. What?
Got the flaming bag of poo on the
Yeah,
doorstep.
I always like Dinosaurs Will Die as art. I think they do a pretty sick job.
What's
yeah,
up with
and
the
then let's,
Never Not though?
I think that's just the model of the board.
Never Not.
Yep.
That was an Absinthe video, right?
Wasn't it Neverland?
I think it was. Oh no, you're right. Neverland for sure, but Never Not was that Nike video. That was a sick video.
Yep. Johnny Paxson and all those dudes.
Benny was in there.
All right. Let's go up to their team. They got a team page up on here. Scroll to the top.
Yeah, I was looking. I don't think they do. Store
Yeah, I know that
locator.
they have a huge team. Yeah, maybe not. I know that Dara's on their team, and I know that Freddie Perry's on their team. All right. Jim, what's your favorite part of the show?
You already know.
I do know. It's throwback video.
You got it, dude.
I don't know what it is today, so it's a surprise for me, so I'm excited.
No, I love those throwbacks.
I know you do. What's it going to be?
Well, let's see here. Ooh, throwing it way back. Now, I know a couple shows ago, you were talking about we didn't have him on the show enough. I guess you already see who it is, so I can ask you.
Yes, I do see that it is Joe Sexton from Keeping It Classy from Bald Eagle Productions. This is an old one. Dude,
This is the
shouts
first
to Bald Eagle
time.
Productions.
Yeah.
We're talking a lot about the Midwest today. I like it.
Yeah, a little Midwest show.
Look at how young Joe Sexton is here.
But this is the first part. This is how I was introduced to Joe.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
damn,
think
this
I
kid
first
has
saw him
got
like
it.
one of the Tech 9 videos. It's definitely Baggy Pants Joe.
Right?
Dude. I wonder what mountain this is at. Like, I don't know where that is. Oh,
It's
I
called-
think it's that looks like Duluth. Maybe Spirit Mountain? Dude, sick. Cab 2 Sev.
Concentrating on trucking right.
This song goes to.
This is a pretty sick song. Dude, Switchback 50? Back
Dude.
one?
And I look round in a state of fright.
Right for this time,
I
he's doing tricks that no one else is doing.
I mean,
He
Jonas
was like a
Mitchell
shot kid.
definitely was.
They look me up
Yeah.
and down a bit and turn to each other.
The Midwest dudes were just kind of on another level for sure.
There's a little backcountry spot.
Look at how big his pants were. I love it.
I don't like cricket.
You still rock the baggy stuff. I went through a phase where I rocked the baggy for a long time. There we go. Nice little wood rail.
No.
Dude, the back 3 off. That was dope.
Hey, so sick.
Back 50 front 1. Was he on Stepchild then? It looks like he was riding a Stepchild board.
Yeah.
Oh, but he was also riding a Nitro board, so maybe this was right when he got on.
They just flowed.
Because right there he's on that old Nitro T1. I remember those boards. Oh, that would have been a no-go, that last clip. That was
Why?
that was a big tap.
We got tap.
Clap. Oh, yeah, you could hear it.
it.
He would never let that fly nowadays.
Yeah.
But I will say this. Those old Nitro T1s were very stiff. So that was kind of impressive either way.
Right. Dude, even though he tapped right there, but right there, like his tail presses are so dope. Like how he locks into him. I don't know. Like something about like, even though his hand's above his head, it's like still
Yeah.
like he worked on that style to where he brought his hand down. I don't know. He like, I remember always trying to tail press like Joe Sexton.
I mean, I always wanted to tail press like Daryl Mathis.
Yeah. That's a good one too.
Another front board pretzel. That's a pretty good size rail right there.
Yeah. Front one, switch 50.
Dude, another front board pretzel, but through a kink rail. That was sick. And a front 3 out.
Those were the enders.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
Pretty
those were
small
two.
rail, but
Those were two bangers for sure.
yeah,
Front board
this was-
pretzel on a kink rail, and then the 50 front 3. That, like, you hadn't been seeing a lot of people do the 360s out. I feel like he was one of the first to like start really doing those.
Yeah, dude.
But
I remember though just seeing this and be like, yeah, this kid's going places. He's got it. Front
Yeah,
board through
these-
the donkey dick too.
yep, a lot of the people that
Or
were
pretzel.
in these old bald eagle videos ended up going places. Like Jake O.E. was in these. There's a bunch
Oh
of people.
yeah.
Yep. But no, that was a good one, Jim. Nice selection.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Nice, man.
Would you consider yourself more of a street rider or a rail or a street rider or a backcountry rider?
I'm saying I'm 50-50.
50-50, huh?
Yeah, dude.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, these days, backcountry.
When was the last time you did a street rail, Jim?
That's a good question.
50-50. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know you hit them streets, dog.
Yeah, dude. Let's go.
Dude,
Let's get an
anytime.
import going.
Well, maybe we could get some of this snow that's about to hit Tahoe to come down to Reno, and we can get back out there, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be nice. All right. This next video comes courtesy of an Instagram page called Kids Getting Hurt. So if you guys are unfamiliar, it's an amazing page where literally kids and all kinds of people just get destroyed. I wanted to kind of talk about, the reason I chose this one is because we can kind of have a little discussion about it. Why don't you go ahead and hit play on that thing? So this dude's just cruising along. He's like, oh, look at this little jump. And then wah, bam!
Oh my god.
Smoked.
Oh, dude.
So let's discuss. Oh yeah, we don't want to make that. There we go. Okay. Dude, the scream was brutal. So I don't know where this was. It looks crowded.
Oh, and then he nailed the tree too.
Both
huh?
of them hit the tree. So the dude's just cruising along, minding his business, and he's like, oh, there's a little jump I'm going to hit in front of this tree. And then that skier dude just comes and annihilates him. If you are, this is a tough one because I don't know if the skier dude necessarily saw that guy. Obviously, those trees are in the way. This other, I don't know if he saw the dude coming. So maybe he didn't realize this. But if you are uphill from somebody, it is your responsibility to avoid them at all costs because they don't have eyes behind their head and can't see behind you. So I am calling this the skier's fault.
Yeah. Dude.
I do think there is some responsibility on the snowboarder. He did cut way over to the left without knowing his surroundings and that there was people up above him. But in my opinion, the skier should have turned left and been avoiding him the whole time. I hope that they're both okay because I don't want anybody hurt. But yep, ZT Oberman on there said, skier's fault, people ahead of you have the right of way. It is your responsibility to avoid them.
That's the
I kind of
skier's
agree.
code.
Yep. I kind of agree. The skier was uphill and should have avoided the snowboarder. So,
I mean,
Skier's
yeah, it
fault.
looks like he just had like tunnel vision there. Like he wasn't even looking at all.
yeah, it's hard. I mean, I don't know if you saw
Both
him,
of
but
them,
that
kinda.
it dude was also like hauling ass.
Or that was, yeah, I was
And it
talking
was
about
almost like
skier.
he tried to like, oh, I got to make the bottleneck before this dude gets
Yeah.
there. Like, I don't know
Like,
why
oh.
he didn't go to the left of the tree.
I'm not letting him by.
Like, it's hard to say. But either way, pretty brutal. All right. And then, so guys, we always like to end the show with a really sick clip, a really sick video. And I decided to end it with this dude, Lucas Cornillat, who was from that Salomon BangingBees edit. So he does this. It's not the first shot, but it's the second one. So right here, I believe he does a frontside 720. I think. Oh, backside 720, tail grab. But it's this next one. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of a method above or on the outside of the bindings, but this one was like, that was sick. And I think it's because right here, he just holds it and it's so rad. Like,
Yeah, it's like
I just love how his board was like up above his head and he's just like holding it there, cranking, and it was sick.
he was gonna let go, but then
He just held it, man. Like, that's hard. You gotta like,
double.
the key to a good method is coming off the heel edge and just throwing those heels up.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like I said, even though he doesn't grab in between the bindings, which I personally like, I thought that this was just a very good honorable mention for methods. Oh yeah.
Well, he's in Europe.
And he had that nice heel side edge turn. What do you think?
Cool
Do you like the methods? You don't mind either way, or do you like them between the bindings or outside the bindings?
I like between the bindings. Yeah.
I think
I'm-
between the bindings is the proper way,
know?
but that is an argument as old as time, man.
Yeah.
People
We're over
talking
here in
methods.
America, so
I just think
gotta,
it should have a different term.
Yeah. Gotta
Yeah.
go between the bindings.
I think so too. But anyway, all right, guys. Well, that just about winds it down. Like I said, we will chat with you guys in the next, when this airs a little bit later. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys check the website, unstrappedsnow.com. In the next little bit, we're hoping to have that up and running. And yeah, we're going to have hoodies, going to have some stickers on there.
With those fresh die cuts.
Like I said,
Like
links. Yeah, those look pretty good, I think. But links to our Patreon, links to our podcasts, all of that. So yeah, make sure you guys check that out. Also, if you're not already, make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube and following us on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Episode 22. We're out. Later, guys.
We must expand, get more pupils, so that the knowledge will spread.